Hello, Mr. Bob.
Hi, Dave. Ready tomorrow about slavery in ancient Greece. What quiz? I am really confused. I do not know anything about slaves in ancient Greece. It is okay, I will tell you all the information about slaves. Thank you. Ancient Greece had different kinds of slaves. There were household slave and craftsman slave could have their freedom. The slaves that had freedom were soldier's slaves. Cool. Soldiers' slaves. The slaves who worked with the government mostly in mines were treated badly. Most of them died of overwork and some sickness. I have a question. How many slaves lived in Attica? Good question. There were more than 30,000. Some were non-Greek, and some were Greek. They had no rights. Another good information is that there were some high and middle and low class of slaves. The middle class were farmer, the low class were slaves and laborers. Were there only soldiers' slaves? No, most of the slaves were barbarians. They were taken by pirates or soldiers. When were slaves discovered? Archaeological studied that slavery were there before 2000 BC. That was a long time ago. Did you know that slave are the third lowest group in Greek state? Most of the Greek slave are not Greek. They were captured in wars. Were all slaves have good skills? No, they were different. Slaves with good skills worked as metalsmith or pottery makers or in other things like craft. Domestic slaves assisted in household tasks. But the main definition is that slavery is a place where powerful people own them. Were the people who owned them were rich? Yes, they were. And prices were different, from 72 drachmas for an ordinary one and more than 300 drachmas for an educated man. Thank you, Mr. Bob. I learned a lot today. You're welcome.